Yo guys, what is up? It is Teachers Game 2 coming at you again with another video here, and I am here right now to show you a neat little base build design, I suppose you might say. I think one of the big things that people have been asking for is around the base tips. So I'm going to show you how to build a very effective egg laying area. Now it's super easy to build. You only need foundations. I'm just building it in metal. You definitely do not have to. And it's really not that bad to build. Oh my goodness, I broke a piece right there. Oh well, you can see what I'm trying to do here. You're just going to build a box. Now this is the nice thing about this design is you can make it as big or small as you want. If you're a really large tribe, you can have hundreds of egg laying things in there, because one of the worst things is when you are down trying to pick up eggs underneath tails. It's awful. I hate it. It's like one of my pet peeves. It's awful. So there's two ways to do it. One, you build this guy 3 tall on the sides, and it really is going to be a quick video because I'm just showing you a few basic tips. But 3 tall, like you can see right here, and you build a whole bunch of different things that allow you to do a whole bunch of neat stuff. Now I'm going to build ramps down the side of this. You do not have to. This is not required. But if you build ramps down the side of it, you can do an extra layer of egg production. So if you have your dodos and stuff on this ramp, what's neat is the eggs will roll down the ramp to the bottom, so it's very limited effort in order to get as many eggs as you possibly can, which is really neato. And obviously it's going to save you a ton of time. I'm just going to go ahead and put all this down here. I'll show you what I mean in a second there. That's not going to fit. Oh well, there are worse things. Now what you're going to do next is actually really easy. Take some ceilings, and I'm going to go on the middle one. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the middle 2. So I have 2 on that side and 2 on that side. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place 2 ceilings that go up the middle, because I want to be able to, well, for lack of a better word, I want to be able to walk up this middle section. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to place metal hatch frames. Now these metal hatch frames, you can place them really however you'd like to. It doesn't really matter at all how you place them, but the big important thing is that you are placing them so there's nothing on 2 sides or 3 sides of them. I've got some more. Go ahead and put them in my inventory here. Boom, boom, boom. And this is probably something you haven't seen before because it's kind of unique. And you can, oh, it's not going to let me build there, but you can build another one out from these over here. And you can really make this as large as you'd like to. I'm only going to make it as big as you're seeing it right now. Okay, come on, there we go. So it's 2 out, and on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more into my inventory down there, and boom. If you have enough space in your base, this saves you so much time. Now, it takes a little bit to build, I will admit that, but it really does help. And you can see this is kind of the basic structure right here, and you got that one over there, 2 rows on that side, 2 rows on that side, and then your ramp. Now, here's what you're going to do. Now, with things like the Argent Davis, they're a pain in the butt to get eggs from because it's, well, sometimes hard to see underneath them. So check this out. What you can do is you can actually land and walk yourself. Oh boy, it's not going to let me do that corner right there, but oh well. You can land on the edge of these things. Da-da-da. Nope, maybe not right now. I promise you it does work. So what you're going to do is you are literally going to walk yourself to a point. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to place this one here for right now. You can see that the butt of this Argent Davis is going to be, oop, I'm going to take some damage from that. Ouchies. You'll see the egg will drop right down to the floor, right underneath you. Now, you can't do this with ceilings because sometimes they get stuck inside the ceilings, but with these, it does work. They do not get stuck inside of them. And it's something that is really effective because I really hate spending lots of time picking up eggs. So if I just had to walk into an area, use my whip, and just pick up a whole bunch of eggs on a floor, saves me a ton of time. And a really neat thing is you can build this layer inside of your base, so it's just dropping eggs down. Now let's go ahead and show you what a parasaur you can do with it. Now parasaurs don't work well with the ramp technique. That really only works well for dodos and small tames. You can also take a parasaur, and maybe you've got like a parasaur side or something like that. And you can do a little bit more with the parasaur because they walk both forwards and backwards. Oh my goodness. Not very well, mind you, as you can see right now. But I just want to get them, so their butt, just like you see right there, is over the edge. It doesn't matter, he'll glitch out until I leave render range and return. It's kind of a funny thing he's in right there though. And he will drop his eggs, or her eggs, right down onto the floor beneath. So you can literally just walk around down here It's an awesome little egg farm design. Pick up your eggs because large eggs don't always roll down this. Now, sometimes it is helpful to have one, but not always. Most of the time, you can see you already stopped as soon as I stopped looking. But it'll drop the egg right down, you pick it up, and you're good to go. And you can have a couple of fridges right here as well. I'll even build that in a second here. And then I'll also show you where how to do the dodo eggs. But just to show you again with the parasaur, you want the male bonus. It doesn't matter as much if the male has its butt hanging over the edge. Another reason why we have this middle section. He does not matter if he's over the edge or not, so we just put him right next, just like that, and give that double bonus. And then you can do the exact same thing. There we go. And parasaur. Now we're going to go ahead and just take this. It doesn't matter, again, I'll show you. You can walk on these really easily. And sometimes you just want to be careful on corners and stuff like that, but usually it's not too bad. And as you can see, not bad at all. It will sit there and lay eggs. I'm going to try and hopefully I don't die here. There we go. And again, it will drop it down on the platform because the butt is hanging down beneath. So you can load this thing up. It'll take you some time to organize them up there, but you will never again have to deal with a whole bunch of shenanigans. And they'll just drop their eggs straight down for you, which is super happy. Well, I guess it makes me happy. Now let's do this next part. All right, so we are back. Let's show you the next part here. We're gonna go ahead and grab some refrigerators. Unfortunately, they don't stack very well in your inventory. Now what I usually do is I go ahead and look underneath where that's gonna be right there. I'll place my fridge down. Come on, there we go. And I'll usually have one for meat eggs, one for, I guess it doesn't really matter if you're gonna do this because you're not fertilized at all, but you can just have one for large eggs, one for medium eggs, one for small eggs, and you get the picture. And you can just stack a bunch of fridges. So literally all you have to do is pick up the eggs and toss them in these fridges underneath, and you will save yourself so much time. It really is just an incredible lifesaver. So you've got your things up there, you got your RGs, got your fridges, and we're gonna go ahead and show you what to do with the dodos because a lot of people don't do this, and I'm telling you, it saves you so much time. Literally pick up your dodos and just spread them out on this thing. You can see that one's already laying eggs. Goodness gracious. And if you throw them up on this little rampway, what they do is they have small enough eggs where they drop their eggs and it rolls down the ramp. And you just pick it up at the bottom with a whip, or you just pick it up with your hands and you're good to go. Thankfully their eggs don't weigh too much and you can just pick them up. Now things like RGs where they count, I think it's an RG counts as a large egg now, but you can literally just have them drop all day and plop, 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 plop into your fridge. You are good to go. It's a super neat design, and it allows for a lot of customization. You can do a whole bunch, and he's doing his little glitchy glitch, whatever. But it allows for a ton of customization, and you can build multiple layers high or even out ton. And this can be built inside your base. Like if you've got a little bit of room up top, you can just have them drop eggs all the way to the bottom. It does not have to be 2 or 3 above your head. This can be 2 beneath your height of your base, and they just drop eggs all the way down to the bottom. Super neat little design. It's something that I wanted to share with you. You can make this super small if you've only got a couple of tames, just one corner, 1 4-square of this, and that works fine too. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and oh my goodness, lag all over the place. And if you have any other requests at all, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will try and make some videos for helpful things for you. All right, Teacher's Game 2.